Hello everybody. Today will be a little bit different. Today I'm going to be playing Trip World for the Game Boy, made by Sunsoft, which I consider a nice little bite-sized platformer. I just love the Game Boy catalog, and this is one of my favorite games from it. I mean, I didn't really elaborate upon the little bit of update information in the last video, the Mega Man Extreme 2 Let's Play, which is still ongoing. Just need to finish all the other parts up, and then we see the title screen. And we see a little Pikachu bunny-esque looking creature. And a world screen. So you can walk and you can kick. And this is very nice sprite work for the time. So why this game? Out of anything that I could play? In my opinion, I think that this is a pretty unique game when it comes down to it. It has a lot of unique mechanics that I don't really see happening in a lot of other games, like doing this too. And you die like Mega Man does, similarly to Mega Man. Anyway. I swear though, that power-up can't make up its mind. I was actually watching Willow the other day. Well, I mean yesterday. Very good movie. And then he'll just fall down like a flower petal. I mean, you get all these different abilities for the sake of having abilities to progress further into the game, which is already as short as it is. That's why I wanted to play it. And then we get sealed air, then we get plant. That makes me think similarly to something like the sunflowers in Sonic CD. For any of you, of my subscribers, or whoever watches this video, you know, it's a little bit related to Sonic CD in that sense. And then this seal one just makes you flop like a fish. Yes, you have to do a little puny kick towards this boss in order for it to even work. And it is retarded. Most of the time you just have to nudge him into the screen, and there you go. And it can be pretty easy, just like anything else in this game. In fact, this game is very cutesy, I find, and it goes very easy on you, much like Kirby's Dream Land. And then we have the ball. You just constantly jump. For as long as you go forward or backwards, or anywhere in between, you're going to jump. In this form. And then there are these little sections where you turn tiny. And then for some reason, some stuff changes into mushrooms in this world. Beats me why, but it just does. And then once you get to a certain point, you turn back to normal again. And then we have this nice little cat enemy, which should seem tame enough, but then dies. Also looks like a lot like Jaden animations I set used in the animations. And those enemies there, well, they're no Kaboo from Kirby. Well, I mean upgraded, in fact. Upgraded enemy of Kaboo. What would seem Kaboo from Kirby. And then we have falling platforms. Among those falling platforms, you also have the flower gun. We have a nice little cavern here. For a Game Boy game, it has pretty nice visuals. It's also the fact that it's sort of an upgraded ROM anyways. And there I go there. Dying. I'm not concerned with getting a perfect run of this game. Because, I mean, it happened to be pretty short alone by itself anyways, so... Sometimes the times he'll come out are completely random. Just go away until your chance, and you can't really kick him to get him out of that form either, out of that waveform form. You sort of have to just take your time. Of which I didn't. And that's what happens when you screw everything up. It's easy enough to get back to where I was anyways. But yeah, with the updates across the channel, just doing new Game Boy playthroughs like this one, I guess. Well, I mean, I like this one for how short it is. Might take a while to get back, but it's actually a very short time. Juggling little aquatic life forms of which I don't even know what they'd be related to in the actual sense. And there we go. Give the boss the boot again. And yet again, we continue on into the second world. Except this time with a little bit more decency upon my part. So I lost quite a bit of lives as I was going through, you know, the other one quite fast. After you learn to go through this game, though, it's not that hard. Me being me, I also like to show different parts of the games to sort of give it a little bit more complexity, like with the game over screens and whatnot. I think you'll be seeing that a lot with my playthroughs, most possibly. Weirdly enough, that cat stomping on you doesn't really actually attack you. It doesn't mean anything. Just like any other enemy, it just jumps off of you. There we have it. We look like Azrael from Pokemon now. Or Meryl, or Azumarill, with the tail part anyways. There's those crumbling platforms again. And we again missed the secret. But that is okay. Not looking for anything special. He would just pop out. If he'd just come out of the closet. That'd be great. And then I will see about part 2 that will be uploaded later today, because this part is as long as it is. And I want to remain that way. So, see you in part 2 of Trip World.